Welcome back, guys, to Metaphor ReFantazio, where last episode, after doing some more special experiments, we entered the boss room of the All-Boys Path to take out the snake-eating Cocasados, winning the fight to start our bond with Junah. Returning to Virga Island, we went on a trip with Yufa to Brawlhaven, where the pagan came into contact with a Sanctus church in the area for her rank 2, and then started a shopping spree for some food, as we now continue on.
What in the
Bloody hell, that damn Jin. The crooks vanished with all the money I gave him. Hey, you're a Canada, right? So you're competing against Jin? Crush that lying two-faced bastard for me. What's Jin been up to? I'm wondering if there was something in there. Golden beetle-wise, right? Well, I went around trying to buy foodstuffs, but it didn't really seem there was a lot. I might be missing a source of food, to be fair.
What in tarnation's going on?
You went to the island. How was it? That place is my home.
Well,
Sorry, Galley Man. Yeah, let's do some accounting then, shall we? Seems you've lost this time, but chin up, lad. Everyone stays like this. Don't beat yourself up. No one can keep winning forever. That's the thrill of the gamble. Right, you are then. What's your pleasure? Care to bet on yourself again? If you predict your rank correctly, you'll win double your wages, same as before. You in? Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you've got to take some risks. Now let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by September 6th? How long is 6th? Well, I'm already in the top 10 to 6. So it's either top 5 or 10 to 6th. We're in a 50-50 already. Should we make the safer bet this time? Instead of top 5 like I did last time? I kind of was right that I got the protection, though. Oh, wait, 15k. Fascinating. With that, the bargain is struck. I don't really see... The results in 9 days. Okay, in 9 days, am I going to gain more than 5 ranks? Well, actually, it'd only be 9, 8, 7, 6... Yeah. With 5 ranks, but there's only 4 other ranks I can get within that.
What in tarnation's going on?
All right, then. Where to?
Failure. Right, let's go to Edlia. And maybe build up my tolerance.
Let's go.
With the knight. By actually speaking to someone instead of reading a book. Well, does me completing Neurus's quest actually get me anything? Oh, it's just, doesn't give me a raw virtue, does it? I believed in you from the very beginning. It's because of those eyes of yours. They are lovely eyes, each a different color. As though you were seeing the world both as it is and how it could be. Ooh, that's a very poetic way of saying it.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
I've heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. What do you know of the history of this island? I mean, I guess I know it well because of what we did with the Dragon Temple and all that. Well, then you must also know about the previous chief and priestess, yes? Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere do not tell the full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. A starry history lesson, huh? You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about the culture. Interactions with different cultures and points of view might raise my tolerance. I guess I can listen, but I also feel like I lied to start the interaction now.
okay then.
A wise decision, and let us find somewhere quiet to talk.
I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priestess and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years.
What?
What do you mean? Were the other priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families then? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. That's why you will want to sacrifice her. No, just say, I see.
Well,
I didn't realize what a heavy burden she was carrying. Lady Yufa ought to know better than anyone how important it is that she fulfill her destiny. 10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was only a child, and her parents, who were the previous chief and priestess, went on ahead to the temple.
Yeah.
They lost their lives in there, didn't they? You presume correctly. In retrospect, it was around this time that Lady Yufa became more and more taken with the notion of sacrificing herself. The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken, and I have no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Edeni and Lady Yufa as a result. As the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present. I learned about Euphra and Adane's parents. From learning about the island's complex circumstances, I feel my tolerance has improved.
Now then.
Oh, 5. Oh, and way more than I needed. Okay, here we go. It seems that no matter what, once you reach it, it looks like it goes really far on. Rank 4. That's all we needed. That's looking nice now. Especially because most of them look like they've continued quite a way into the rank.
Tolerance.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which will spur thee to aid like people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Thank you.
Well then, does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let's speak again if you should so choose. It's time I go back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nice indeed. Everything's at 4, which means Maria.
Just lovely.
Oh, memorandum. Priestess of Virga Island. A central figure of Virga Island's faith, the priestess is permitted to directly commune with the dragon god. However, when grave disaster strikes the island, she is to offer her life to assuage the dragon god's rage. In other words, her true role is that of a living sacrifice. But we proved that to be wrong. Dragon god Air is there as well. The deity taking the form of a dragon, object of the Mastari faith of Virga Island. As anticipated, it resembled the great and terrible creatures known as dragons. However, it succumbed to melancholia after being possessed by a large human and was spiritually cut off from its priestess. After a pitched battle, the human was vanquished and the dragon god returned to normal, revealing a hidden truth regarding the priestess and her traditional role. The true purpose of the priestess was not to offer her life in sacrifice, but in battle alongside the dragon, fighting to drive back disaster. Over the years, this truth was distorted and ultimately lost. Okay. Yep, Maria's available. Junah isn't? Why not? Was it only yesterday? No. How many days did it take for cooldown for these people? Well, I guess I could spend the day with Maria like intended originally. Well, I wasn't intended originally, but like I did intend to spend today with someone and then with Junah. And then go off. We've still got 8 days to go and 3 days to travel to get to our dungeon. So we spend these days further forward. Why not go for it? Alright then, let's warp on over to Maria then and get my experience bonus. Yeah, that's what we're after. Yes, and burning purpose, and chef's chops. We cook in the Gauntlet Hunter kitchen. An additional dish will be made. Ah, that's not a bad idea considering we just bought some foodstuffs. Yeah, why not?
I
don't know what to do. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. For cooking as well. Alright then, hello.
Mister.
Oh, Mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Neris's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. I gave the prismatic sea drawing to Maria. Wow, the sea is so pretty. Is this really the same sunset that we see in Grand Trad? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right? Oh, if I could just show this to him, then maybe he'll... Mister, I want to show this to that boy. That boy laying on the ground over there. Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I'll be with you. I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to, but the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I'm going to try again. Well, let's talk to him.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to go do my best. I don't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's that weirdo. Well, hey, do you know that Paris boy? He was laying around here before. You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something?
Oh.
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mr. here gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places. They were all incredible sights. Now, I've been to a lot of incredible places in my travels. Yeah, who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside of the capital. Mr. says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before. Too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red. You spilled paint on the picture or something. No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said.
Alright.
Wait, this tree's just huge then. Such a thing is too big, innit? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat. Really?
So cool.
That's so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mum told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared to knock you down last time. I'm really sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Thank you. We became friends.
Mister, I made a new friend. Hey, good job.
Really amazing.
You did great breaking down the barriers.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I just showed him the pictures you gave me and we started talking.
By the
No one
way,
knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabienne's my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today and now I have a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she's placed in me. Rank 7 is reached.
He gave me courage.
Significantly increases post-battle experience. So only from an actual battle that we enter, right? Not from me bopping someone in the head. One extra food item will be made when cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen due to the effects of chef's chops. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So I want to be friends, and I brought these pictures with me, and you're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him, and they don't even try to find out. How can I help?
Well then.
Can I do anything to help, Maria?
Okay.
I don't want to give up. I won't give up. I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabienne what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. Are we going to get him a job? That's what I'm wondering. In the hushed honeybee. Oh. It's you again, nurse, is it? Nurse is like, I really want to speak to you. And I'm like, no, nurse, go away. Heismay. Oh, Junah's at night. That's interesting. So what's up with Heismays? There's much I wish to discuss. Junah's a night one. That's really interesting. We've already discussed so much, and yet I find I have much more yet to say. Sometime soon, perhaps even while we're voyaging, why don't we share a leisurely drink out with the wind in our hair? I wonder what we'll talk about next. We'll go and speak with him on our next trip out. So you're a Gauntlet Runner guy. Okay.
Got it.
That's fine by me. That means there's at least 2 Gauntlet Runner interactions for me to do.
Got it.
That's 2 of our travel segments covered then. Both at night by the look of things too.
What's this?
So that's 2 campfire night
All right.
havings done. What are these words? 2 campfire night havings. Yeah, that's correct. I wonder if you'd join me for a little break. What's going on with Junah then? What? Are you on the Gauntlet Runner too? Could I have done you if I was in the Gauntlet Runner? Oh no, it's doing it now, so maybe not. Well, we keep Junah and Yufa equal, get them inheritance slots, etc.
Hey,
I wonder when the fake lands will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Oh yes, I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me. Oh, escort of mine. Evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come. You and me both.
thanks.
Thanks, I'd like to go to Brawlhaven. Mind if we take the runner? Everyone's going to Brawlhaven now.
Nice!
Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. What are you buying?
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Den.
So shall we, oh Captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Junah? Would you sing a song for me? It's not how this works. You want me to chuck this child in the ocean? Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da 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 da. Da da da. Thank you!
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Junah. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me. I did notice her eyes. I just wondered if you wanted me to act as a bouncer or not. That's why you were nice to her? No. Yes, but no. Was that really about singing, though?
Sure.
Were you two really talking about singing?
Hold on.
Oh, well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We and Nydia have some secret stuff going on. Oh. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child, putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
Oi!
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way.
Oh.
Rumors were true. How fortune smiles. What's going on here? Phew, think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Junah? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then,
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it? I want to hear you sing too. Sounds like the nice one.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort porter and captain should. I can sense Junah's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me. Right then.
Things have
After
gotten
battle, all
fun.
party members recover a little MP. The real question is, what is a little? Oh, but I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. I accompany Junah as she shopped for a bit, and then we return to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Yeah, I hear a
See you
voice.
again soon.
For Yufa.
Just like
Of course Yufa would want to see me again. Well, you'll have to wait, I'm afraid. Though we definitely do want to increase things with you. I mean, to get to this Devil Summoner sounds pretty cool to me. Or to get to Science Skill 2 would be really nice. I feel like we should go on our trip now because I got you both up one. My anti-anxiety has been got. My other thing has been obtained as well. And if I want to, oh, where's the, shoe, isn't it?
Well now, what
I want to get some more mag.
Hey,
We'd like to see the rock. Just a quick peek and then we'll be off. That's so. So apparently the bigger the face on the rock, the more qualified that candidate is. Doesn't look like the order's changed at all since we saw it last. 10,000. Well, at least we know where we stand. Should we get back to it? Well, first of all, let's go buy an item down there. Then we've got to change the weather and we'll be off. But now, what should I really build up in terms of royal virtues? Which ones are going slower than others? Tolerance seems to have dived in quite well. So did eloquence. Imagination is the lowest next to that. I do wonder what Brigitte needs for us to reach rank.
oh, it's you. Can we talk?
8.
Goodbye.
Because that's another archetype unlocked, and that's for 2 people, in fact.
Hey, mister.
So in those regards, I'd quite like them.
All right then.
Well, it seems like the store is having a sale, but we're going on an adventure.
Hey,
Are you again? Is there something I could do for you? I'd like to change the weather, please.
leave it to me.
Very well, I'll first divine the weather in each region.
The weather.
If there's bad weather in a dungeon, I may be able to use my power to clear it. Any place you'd like to check? We've got heat on the next day here.
And right there.
So you've got heat on the next day too. So the first day of travel is here, and onwards. Maybe we should be going on Idol's Day.
It's your
That
call.
makes sense, but I'm obviously not going to do that now. Heat at the Islet
It's your
camp,
call.
and
right
heat for
there is
3 days
Olaf.
there, and it'll be 3 days away. So yeah, I don't think this actually changes off this weather system at all.
Will that be all?
This is where you like tamer weather.
Now then.
Now, I'd like some almighty golden stew to supplement my strength, though I suppose 20 marbled bluefin tunas also suffices. By the way, almighty golden stew is my most favourite dish.
Thanks.
Thank you. The smell. I'm so certain this Yufa's cooking. When Yufa was younger, she was worried about me going out of fish, so she made this and Denny won't stop talking. Oh, it's my apologies. I got carried away. It's because Yufa... never mind. Let's discuss this another time. Sorted. Excellent. It went well, I think. The weather should hold and the place you selected for 3 days. Yes. We do get there on the 3rd day, right? Yeah.
All right then.
I think that's how it works. I wonder if there's any... So the like, eloquence is the usual speech giving. There's nothing for courage here. There's nothing... Oh, there is something for wisdom here. That could be cool to do. It depends, like, if we have to pay for something or not. If it gives us, like, extra marks. I mean, the tolerance gave us 5, so that's handy. But yeah, we are off.
Let's go.
We've set everything in motion now. We must travel.
What's this? Got it.
I think we'll be on the road when Idol's Day comes around next.
Medals Day today. It's Idols Day with 5 days remaining. Well, it's actually tomorrow. Damn, if I waited another day, I could have got... Damn it! I'm an idiot. If I waited another day, I need to wait one more day for Idols Day. Oh, I could have, like, if they've got good stuff in the shop, I could have got discounts.
Time for the old girl to shine.
You idiot. Right, my request's going at the moment. We're off for Peak Curiosity, aren't we? Which is slightly higher than the dungeon level. Which is slightly higher than Bardons, so maybe we should do Bardons in the near future.
Now then.
How far do I run her then? Well, old boy, we're going all the way to here.
All right.
This tower's so far off the main island, I wonder why it was built. Take a guess. That very question could have been what provoked the last to go there.
I cannot say
As to revenge we've been entrusted with, let us ease the request of suffering and slay this monster.
It's your call.
It's pretty far, we'll have to camp twice before we get there, so we'll get back by the night after tomorrow. Yes. Of course, so it depends on you lot. We'll need extra time if you plan to go wandering.
Great.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
What to pick?
There is much I wish to discuss, says Heismay. But also I could probably do this at any time. We'll see. Right, now that we've bought a little... With the tips Maria gave me, I think I can cook more than usual. Right, precision fermented ribs is now an option, thanks to the giant ribs we've got a hold of. Increases hit rate of one attack to 100 for one ally.
That
Only Hulkabug knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. As one so obviously fond of good food, perhaps it's also obvious that I find cooking to be time well spent. Still, you can cook for hours, only to have a meal devoured in moments. That is the flaw in such efforts, I suppose. Yeah, it is. Some of the best things I make take me ages. Hold a moment. Could we not simply add more of each ingredient and thereby create more of the finished product? That is how it works, but it takes more doing time. Imagine it, reducing preparation time and increasing efficiency in a single blow. I dare say I am on the cusp of a grand discovery. Meal prep. I started preparing the food with Hulkenberg, maxing out the proportions. All is set, then now we need only apply ourselves. What say you? Does it already look... Not already look squish. I can't talk over that.
Are we clear?
To cook a meal through is fundamental, but we mustn't this time. Here, flavor is achieved by deviating from basic knowledge. Wow, this dish used a ton of ingredients, but it turned out amazing.
All right.
Precision fermented ribs is complete. How wonderful. It is fit to eat until the stomach is fit to burst. Okay. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. So I made 2 instead of 1 because of what we had. That's nice. I get an extra one for free. If you look at it that way, depends how you look at it, doesn't it?
All right then.
I guess my first day I'll spend bonding, but this will be another rank 8. There is much I wish to discuss, is there now? We are on board and ready to go. Heismay. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altaberry. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? If you've the time, would you take a break with me? Don't mind if I do. My head out was a bit cramped perhaps, but yes, it is my castle.
Thank you.
I'm sure my son would be happy too. Is every rank 8 on the Gauntlet Runner? No, Strolls wasn't. I don't see Heismay's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Okay. Did you lay your son to rest?
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of. It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine-wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
I'm sure he'd want that.
I'm sure that's what your son would want.
Yes, I think so too. It will be no easy path. But I have made my decision. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
No, I won't let anyone die. Never again.
Then let us all survive, that we might protect the new world together. Now, a new toast and a new vow. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals, I will protect them as my own. Another toast then. To us, to my son, and to the children, and their future.
I can feel Heismay's fatherly resolve and his unwavering trust as a friend and ally.
The aloof hermit, Heismay, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 8 is reached.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight.
4 inheritance slots. Greatly increases Heismay's ambush damage against stunned enemies as well. And Grand Fantasy, which we've not had done. That's our 4th one done. Our 4th rank 8.
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
And so we rambled on, whiling away gentle hours, talking of many things. Thanks to the strong trust between Heismay and me, the people of the Ugif tribe now support me. Will I go higher than 10? Ooh! Shoot, I made that bet with lots of money.
The Orbwise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mustari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Giving it some thought?
This is the Wise Path. It's not an itinerary, but do you want to stop? Oh, let's keep going.